Justin Bieber and Hailey Bieber ready for baby number 2? We got to talk about this and more. But before we get into it, hi, best friend. And welcome back to my channel. If you are brand new here, the whole vibe, it's giving pop culture, bestie, FaceTime, comfort content creator vibes. And I am so grateful. I am so incredibly grateful to be here with you all, especially today on Valentine's Day. And I wanted to let you guys know, in case you're alone today on Valentine's Day, I just want you to remember, honey, you are not alone, girl. You are in the best company ever, and that's the company of yourself, okay, girl? So listen, before you start saying, oh, you know, all these couples and everybody, listen, girl, unless you don't fall in love with yourself, girl, nobody's going to be able to fall in love with you, okay, honey? So today, instead of scrolling and looking at all these couples, I want you to look inside yourself and say, okay, what do I love about myself? And also envision that love you want to arrive. Envision that partner. Envision that dream partner in your life, and they will come. And next year, Valentine's Day, you're going to look back and you're going to be like, my bestie Sebastian was right, boo. Okay, listen. So listen. Justin Bieber and Hailey Bieber, right? They've been working nonstop, girl. He has Coachella. He did the Grammys. He has a supposedly world tour coming up. Hailey Bieber is working really hard with Road. Hailey Bieber celebrates Valentine's Day with Justin Bieber. She posted this to her stories and said, "You are my forever Valentine." But apparently, some insiders are saying that Hailey is crazy for baby number 2 to give Jack Blues a sibling. Okay, so basically, Hailey Bieber has expressed that she and Justin do want more children, okay? She said this plenty of times. They did welcome Jack Blues back in 2024, and there is some information that's been coming out lately about all of this. So basically, she has said, I know I want more than one. I've always knew I wanted to be a mom. Though since I was a little kid, I always envisioned myself having kids. You know, it's funny, the older I've gotten, and now that I have a kid, I think any decision anyone makes about having them or not having them is totally amazing. She explained that when she's working, Justin takes over at home with Jack. That arrangement allows her to focus on meetings, brands, commitments, and public appearances, knowing their son is, in her words, living his best life with his dad. The detail matters. It's not framed as Justin's helping her. It's framed as him parenting. There's a difference. Hailey also acknowledged that they do have full-time help and said she isn't ashamed of it. She emphasizes that Jack is always with family, whether that's her, Justin, or trusted loved ones like his godparents. In other words, support doesn't replace parenting in their home. It strengthens it. Hailey also confirmed that she hopes to have more kids in the future. So, this is where I always tell you, there's already rumors that she has a surrogate, that they're already expecting baby number 2. But this is why I do my little research, because I want to always give you guys the best of the best and the most truthful situations when these teas are going around and going viral and people are lying. I don't like lies, okay? But yes, it's in their plans, it's in their dreams, but so far, apparently, no new kids are on their way. So, we'll see. I mean, obviously, surrogacy is done privately, so you never know if those rumors are true. But so far, no. So, let's talk about it. For a couple months now, there's been rumors circulating that allegedly there is a surrogate right now who is supposedly allegedly pregnant. I don't know why so many people have so much issues with surrogacy. I think it's such a beautiful thing. I think that if you are unable to carry, I think it's such a beautiful gift to still be able to have a family like that. So I love it so much, and I just think it's a beautiful thing. Anyways, listen, I think that, Justin and Hailey, they have a very busy schedule, and oftentimes they're always being criticized because they're saying, oh, they're traveling again, they're going here, they're going there. What about the baby? What about the baby? What about the baby? I don't know if this is the perfect time for them to have a baby. Now, listen, girl, I will be the first to admit, honey, I don't know these people. My opinion does not matter to these people, and I 100% understand that. And if I were them, I'd be like, shut the fuck up, okay? You and your sparkly ass closet, you can go to hell. Absolutely, honey, and I admit it. But I gotta say, like, if you have already one child and you're already that busy, do you really want to have another? I look at all these moms out here who have like 4 or 5 children. I'm just like, girl, I don't know what in the Brady Bunch is going on here, but damn, bitch, you must be popping in Xanax 24/7 to have that type of fucking patience, because that is absolutely insane to me. To have so many children. I'm watching, I don't know if you guys watch reality TV, but I'm watching The Valley on Bravo, and there's this one girl, she has like I think it's like what, 4 babies under 4 or some shit. I'm just like, I would absolutely go insane. I don't know how Octomom did it, but that's some crazy shit right there. I think that if you're gonna have children, you're gonna need, or more children, you're gonna need to step back a little bit and give this child some time. Now listen, my mom had 3 jobs because if she didn't work, we didn't eat. You know what I mean? So sometimes you have to be away in order for the household to work, right? But in their case, because they got so much money and they got so much, money for nannies and stuff, I can see why it would be a lot easier to have so many children and still live their professional lives the way they want to live it, right? And if he goes on tour, imagine her with Jack Blues, another baby, her road company, this and that. They're saying that she sold road because of wanting to create a family, but she's still working very hard. So I don't know, girl. For me, I just be like, look, I have one healthy child. I'm grateful for it. And I still have my business. I can balance all of it, girl. That's it, because I do not want to end up on the TLC network on Mom's Gone Crazy special. You know what I mean? That run away to fucking Kentucky, become a stripper, and marry a guy named Billy Bob and forget that I ever had children in the first place. You know what I mean? But Billy Bob is good to me, girl. He's good to me. He makes me waffles. Okay. He rubs my feet while I watch the Golden Girls. Billy Bob is a great guy, and he gets judged really badly because of his what is this, not Mohawk, but his the other one, the one, what's that one called? I don't know what it's called, bitch, but the one that that one. Yeah, he and then he has a little rat tail. He's just a great guy, and so what if he has a drinking problem and sometimes he forces me to dance on Macarena in a thong? It's that's his love language, Billy Bob. No, seriously, I think that listen, if you got the money, you got the nannies, you got all that, girl, then that's fine. And also, I gotta say, this is a great difference type of rumor instead of the divorce rumor. I mean, it's a Valentine's Day miracle, girl, because I'd rather be talking about them, wanting to have another child than another divorce rumor. So what do you guys think? When should you say no to more children? I feel like if I were them, I would just enjoy Jack Blues. I understand the whole sibling part of it, but if I'm not ready to step down just a little bit, having the money, because I think it's every parent's dream is to have the choice that you could stay home if you wanted to, right? That's the dream of any parent, I think. If you wanted to, you have the chance to be like, I'm not going to work for some years, but not everyone has those blessings. Moms, they create the human being, birth it, take care of it, and then have to go straight back to work. But when Hailey and Justin's case, well, they got money. Anyways, listen, what do you guys think of a second baby for the Biebers? And also, I just wanted to once again let you guys know, you're not alone today on Valentine's Day. You have yourself, okay? I really, really, really want us to focus on ourselves today, because, even though I say this, even though, I'm married and I'm so thankful for my husband, if I'm not okay, he's not okay. If I'm not okay, no one around me is okay. And quite frankly, I haven't been okay. So I think it's important for all of us to understand that, we have to prioritize ourselves first, and then we could do the whole, love thing. But listen, if you have found love within yourself and you know that you want and you are ready for a partner, he's coming. They're coming to you. She's coming to you, okay? Don't lose faith. Write down all of the things that you want that partner to have. Their mannerisms, their way of being, their what, I don't know, girl. Their looks, their accent, their hobbies. Write down all the details you want them to have. And I bet you anything, next year, Valentine's Day, you're going to look back and you'll be like, Bestie Sebastian was right, honey. And you're going to be watching my Valentine's Day video of next year with your partner right next to you. Or you're going to have a better relationship with yourself, one that you've dreamt about forever. So I love you all, and I'll see you all in the next one. Beedity, bobbity, boo.